What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Nick 4K video. So I was just about to watch another video, and I found this one from Slipcover Steve. Just popped up on my my recommendations, and it says, "It's over. Shout Factory is dead. Physical media just took a huge hit." So let's check it out. Let's see what he has to say, and let's see what's up.
Shout Factory is dead. The innovator that created the high quality, ultra rare, ultra valuable slipcover is no more. The innovator that said, hey, we can give people more than one slipcover, they're gone. And no one's going to take their place. I think you're going to see a lot of videos online, people reflecting, people probably showing their favorite slipcovers, people probably sharing their favorite memories about getting said slipcovers. But when we come down to it, with Shout Factory closing their doors, the entire physical media landscape as we know it is basically done.
Okay.
And I know you're like, there's other companies out there, Steve. There's other companies putting out beautiful slipcovers and, you know, putting out great releases like, you know, like what Arrow does with their beautiful, wonderful Platinum Dunes releases.
Okay, to clarify, I thought the title was being hyperbolic. I didn't actually know that Shout Factory was going out of business. That's a pretty big deal, especially for, you know, a lot of people. They were like the spooky boutique label. So hopefully, you know, it's a misunderstanding or there's an issue with it. But that's pretty crazy.
But do you think these guys have what it takes to take over for Scream Factory? Maybe for like a year, but after that, then what? Do you think Dark Force is going to pick up the slack? Absolutely not. We need to look at this and say physical media is dead. I mean, heck, Scream Factory / Shout Factory, you know, they had like a membership program called Physical Media Forever. What did they announce today? That physical media isn't forever because they're closing that group. They've basically told us they're shutting down without telling us they're shutting down. And I know there's weirdos online, you know, they're like, okay, like they're just getting rid of a warehouse. They're merging with another company. They just got bought out by somebody.
Oh, did they?
They're not going anywhere. I'm sorry. You know, if they were only clearancing out, you know, things that clearly never sold, old DVDs, steelbooks, that I get. But when you have your beautiful like poster and slipcover bundles being sold for like $15, that doesn't look good. That doesn't tell me things are healthy, things are going well. It says we are at the end of our ropes and we're done. This is it. This is the last hurrah. And like I said, do you think someone else is going to pick up the slack? I mean, do you like expect, you know, someone like, I know it's upside down, but, you know, do we expect someone like Turd Vision here, you know, to like commit? Because it's not just Scream Factory at the end of the day. Like FYE, which was a physical media chain, they're closing up. And I still have one that's open near me. But you know what their movie section is? It's like a shelf. It's going away. Walmart, my movie section there, shrunk again this year. It's going, gone. You know, I think you guys just need to wise up, get on Shout Factory's website, buy as many slipcovers, buy as many hard cases as you can.
I think as far as physical media goes, I could foresee that. I think that's one of those things where like the writing that's on the wall as far as like brick and mortar physical media sales. That's just like Target doesn't even do it anymore. Best Buy got rid of it a long time ago. The thing is, we see an uptick of physical media being purchased online. So we do see there's that level of it's actually getting better in some places. Well, not necessarily getting better, but not getting worse. Really, like when I buy stuff, I don't think I've bought a movie from inside of a store in a long time. And usually it's just because I can get a better deal online, or I can buy something and it comes right to my door. Why would I go out for this specific movie when I can get it, you know, right off the bat? So I understand for some why that would be like a death nail. But for me, I think it's understandable. That's just the way of things, especially when it comes to like the brick and mortar side of it. But when it comes to like websites for now, especially if you look at like the most recent graph for like physical media, 4K and Blu-ray has effectively overtaken DVD. So that could mean some good stuff in the future. We'll find out. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a shame to lose Shout because, like I said, they are like the scary boutique. You know, every boutique kind of has its own identity, and Shout and Scream, they were like uh the scary one, or especially the Scream part of it. They were the scary boutique. So that is a shame. For me, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of horrors and stuff like that, but like for those who are, that's a hit. And I get it. I get it for sure.
Because when these are gone, they're gone, and they're going to be worth major cash. Because who's going to put out a slipcover half as good as these? And I know Vinegar Syndrome, Arrow, they do good jobs, but they don't do the Shout Factory job. And with them gone, you know, what's the point in any of us saying to any random person on the street that they need to keep slipping?
Okay, so I'm gonna do a little more research on this quick before this video is over, just because, like I said, I only just found out about this now. Let's see if there's an update. This was a couple days ago this video was made, so let's see what we can figure out. Okay, so I actually found a video from Mid-Level Media. This is also like a couple days old, but it's newer than the last one, so I'm sure when it comes to Mid-Level Media, he's always got the best information I can find, so keep up the good work, man. Let's check out what he has to say.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel. So we've got a little bit of news to talk about involving Shout Studios and Scream Factory. There's been some developments in the past couple of days. I talked about this the other night on a live stream. Of course, this is all about, is Scream Factory, Shout Studios, are they going out of business? What is going on? And to be honest with you, like, we still don't really know what's going on. But again, there's been developments. There's been people that have come out and said things. Articles have been written. There's also some other insights that I may want to bring to this. Now, of course, by the time I put this video out next couple of days, everything could change. We could learn more new information, and I'll let you guys know about that when it actually happens. But I just wanted to get on here and just discuss this because this is what I do, guys. First off, I want to say I'm a big fan of Scream Factory, Shout Factory. I have been from the beginning. In fact, I think I've got a haul video for Scream Factory probably going up later today. I've got a 13th anniversary video that I'm putting out later this week. I'm a fan. I by no means want to see them or will celebrate them going out of business. I think they're my first boutique label. They were my introduction into boutiques. I think they are for a lot of people as well. So this is unfortunate news if this actually transpires the way that people are making it sound like it's going to transpire. So I do want to point that out before I get into this. I'm not one of those people that want to get on here and celebrate the loss of Shout Factory, Scream Factory. I know they have their detractors. They have done things to create enemies, animosity out there as well, amongst the physical media community.
There are always going to be people out there to hate.
Overall, they've done
hate is going to hate.
I've been
the way
pretty happy with most of the stuff that I've got from them. There's been a lot of great physical media moments involving Shout Factory and Scream Factory in my collecting journey. So let's get into this, guys. So let me get y'all up to speed if you haven't. Again, I discussed this the other night on a live stream. So Scream Factory, they did the Shocktober sale right at the beginning of October. Maybe it was late September, early October. Then that ended. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I think this transpired maybe last weekend, maybe a little bit before, there was tons of bundles, 4K titles, Blu-ray titles that went down in price on their site for super cheap. Not just that, but there are developing deals daily on Amazon. Like, this stuff is dropping very fast, very rapidly. I ordered, pay attention, guys, to Amazon. Also pay attention to my community links. I'm trying to link you guys in on all this stuff as it happens, clue you in. But I got Dr. Giggles today on Blu-ray for $10. That hasn't dropped below like 20 since it came out. I think it came out at 30. I've gotten a lot of Blu-rays over the past few weeks. I ordered quite a few of those bundles on their site as well. So I've been, taking advantage of this opportunity to get some Shout Factory, Scream Factory titles for cheap. I got the Blaxploitation set as well for very cheap. I've actually got a video coming out about that pretty soon. Like I said, I've got tons of Shout Factory, Screen Factory content coming. That's what makes this kind of ironic that I have to make this video right here. But yeah, so this led to speculation that why are they trying to rush this stuff out? Why are they trying to get rid of this stuff so quickly, lowering this stuff down to unprecedented prices? It must mean that they're shutting their doors. Now, Shout Factory, Shout Studios was acquired by Radial Entertainment, I feel like 6 months to a year ago, and they merged FilmRise and Shout Studios together. There have been layoffs as well. Like there have been actual layoffs from Shout Factory, which that kind of stuff, like if you just heard that, you wouldn't think that. Again, merging of companies, like that kind of stuff happens. But
Hey,
it's not
kitty.
just
Hi.
that. Like it's the combination of
Kitty cat.
just feeling like they are trying to get rid of everything
I got my
that is
cat right here,
that
by the
is
way.
in their stock at very low prices. And what does that mean? Of course, it leads to speculation. They're going out of business. They're going to be no more. And then you throw in the fact that over the past year, 2 years maybe, Scream Factory has really fallen by the wayside when it comes to like newer catalog 4K titles, at least for horror films. Shout Studio has been doing much better with their stuff, with the blaxploitation stuff, with the Hong Kong cinema stuff. Of course, they acquired the Golden Princess library earlier this year. They still got a lot of that stuff that they're putting out. So there's stuff in the works, but there's no doubt Scream Factory, like they have slowed way down on like new title acquisitions in the past couple of years, which could further lead to even more speculation. I know I've speculated myself that I don't see Shout Studios going out of business as much as I see Scream Factory, them just kind of dropping that subline. In a marketplace now that seems to be oversaturated with horror titles, and everybody's just clawing and scratching and competing over the same titles. So let me bring up this article. Are you guys up to speed yet? Again, so the topic at hand is Shout Studios, Screen Factory, are they shutting down? Let me bring up this article. This article on the Wrap, somebody actually came out. How do I make this bigger? Here we go. So somebody actually came out and wrote an article that says, no, Shout Factory is not shutting down. The boutique Blu-ray company has alarmed fans, but the Wrap has learned there's nothing to worry about. So this person right here, Drew Taylor, wrote this article on October the 23rd, 2025. He says there's nothing to worry about. So let's read this. The rumors of Shout Factory's death have been greatly exaggerated. The boutique Blu-ray company responsible for some of the best genre titles and classic reissues on both Blu-ray and 4K Ultra HD formats has come under fire in the past couple of days. The speculation about their impending closure was due to a combination of factors. A change to their loyal oh, that's another thing, guys. God, what was it? The Shout Studios, the rewards program, whatever they called it. I can't even think. It's like physical media forever. What did they call it? It's God, I cannot remember for the life of me what it was called now. I'm terrible at remembering things off the top of my head. But anyway, they had a program that if you bought, you spent so many dollars, you would get so much back to spend again. It was kind of like a credit thing. So they changed their loyalty program. Some titles on the website. Let me see if I click on this. Will it open? Let's see. Okay, Physical Forever Club members. That's what it's called. The Shout Factory Physical Forever Club members. Let me see if I can bring this up. So this is off of X. So if I can share this. So this was the email that they sent out everybody that was in the Physical Forever Club. We wanted to let you know that the Physical Forever Club membership program will be coming to an end soon. As of today, we've stopped issuing new credits. Please use any remaining credits by the end of October. After November the 3rd, we'll be transitioning to a new way of issuing store credits. I mean, they're promising something new.
Oh, okay.
Any unused balance from your account will be reissued under this update system. Your existing credits will not appear, but the new store credit will follow different redemption rules. More details on how this will work will be shared after November. We recommend using your current credits as soon as possible for the best experience. Thank you for being a part of the Shout Factory community. So,
okay, so that's not too bad. Everything's pretty much staying the way it is. They're just changing the way the credit thing goes. Okay, so this is blown out of proportion, guys. This was one of those things where a lot of people were scared. I think this obviously, it's one thing if they were like, hey, we're shutting down the credit thing altogether. There is no alternative. Sorry. But there is going to be an alternative. Potentially a more advanced version, probably one that they can kind of keep better track of. So that's probably just what they're doing. It is very fast to do that though, because like this post was on October 23rd, and if you look here, it says remaining credits by the end of October. So after November 3rd, that's when they're transitioning. Any unused balance from your account will be reissued under the updated system. Okay, so you're not losing anything anyways, so it's like it's not that big of a deal. I think as far as things go, Shout Factory seems to be okay. So I guess we're all good. But I can see for people who really like Shout Factory, this week was probably pretty turmoil for them. Especially for those, like I said, who love the horror side of things, like Scream Factory. That's a big deal for people.
But let me get back into this article. A change to their loyalty program, some titles on the website being sold for truly bargain basement prices. Like, guys, I got Drag Me to Hell, Vampires. Like, these are the double slipcover packets with the posters. I got those for like $15.99 a piece. Like, it was insane. And they were selling like, they sold like the big bundle of My Bloody Valentine for like, it was like $200 when it came out. They sold it for like $25. Like, it was ridiculous. Let's see.
Wow.
In short,
Okay,
Shout
so
Factory is not going away. They'll still be delivering top tier product across formats and distribution platforms. The company assured the wrap when we reached out. So they assured.
that's great. I heard some really good things about the Shout Factory sale. I didn't realize it was that good. So I can understand how people said like, hey, the loyalty thing's going out. Things are going like bargain bin. Things that are like $200 worth is now going up for $25. That is scary. I completely understand why people are scared about it, but as far as things go, I think we're okay. I think both Slipcover Steve and Mid-Level Media here, they got it covered and everything's fine. So that's good. So I'll probably just stop the video there because pretty much that's covered everything. But what do you guys think in the comments below? Were you scared? Were you not scared? Were you actually happy? Let me know in the comments. It'll be an interesting conversation. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn notifications for more videos. If you want to check out any more of my videos, they're right here on the screen. Go ahead and click those links. I appreciate it. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.